Yo, from Eric B and Rakim's joint account, they sent out a message about the state of hip hop and how they feel about it. And this was the message that they put out. They said, "You are now witnessing the de-evolution of rap music, the death of poetry and smoothness." They use this absence of a message, the inability to create meaningful change through words and verses. But the worst is they don't even know they hurt this artful purpose. It's tragic. Now, what brought what they seen to make them think this or put this post out is, that's a mystery to me. It just came out of left field, but it showed up on the Eric B and Rakim Instagram account. So if you go to their joint account, you'll be able to see it and check it out. Now, when he said they, who is he talking about? Is he talking about the new rappers, or is he talking about the people that allowed this to happen? Because like I spoke about this, hip hop is about the combination of everything, not everybody doing the same thing. That way you leave the door open for other artists to come in and be the face of your music. That's why you got the Post Malones. That's why you got the Russes and all these other guys. And it's not their fault really, because they're doing what they love. They rapping, and most of them probably grew up on rap. Like Yellow Wolf grew up rapping. You know what I'm saying? But now it's an avenue for them to come up in hip hop because they don't have to compete with none of the other guys who are really spitting bars. They get to compete with Little Yuck, row your boat, baby, 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 let's roll. They get to compete with that. So they can come in saying sensible things, but you can't get anybody else like Most Def or 3000 and everybody else who's speaking conscious rap, because they're assuming that we all speak like they're assuming we all rap like that. They put everybody in a box, and the people who speak intellectually, we can only have maybe one or two of those. Give us Kendrick, and the rest will just be some sub basement rappers. But Kendrick could be the face of that. Okay, so we did it. We got Kendrick. It's like, come on, man. Seriously, one rapper? We can have what, three, maybe four, but we got 4,000. Little purple drink. Little purple drink. We got to listen to this. So instead of mumble rap, it should be called mimic rap, because that's exactly what it is, mimicking every single other song that came out before it. And when you keep doing the rendition of the same song, it's gonna cheapen everything. And that's what's happening to the Migos. You see how quick they Culture 2 fell out of the rotation because a lot of the songs were repetitive, and the fact that other people came out with songs that was just like Migos. And this is what I meant by saturating the music market. They had done remixes with everybody, the remix with Quavo, the remix with this, the quality control. You kept putting yourself out there so much, the people didn't have time to miss you. So when you drop Culture 2, everybody like, oh, okay, so this is the album. Oh, okay. But meanwhile, you've been dropping hits, Bodak Yellow, which should have been yours. You gave to Cardi. Y'all did all of these different things in projects, and now your project that comes out, people are just like exhausted from it. And they just don't, they paid attention for a week, then they turned away. Now they're looking at something else. We need to have that balance back. Where if you want that kind of purple drink music, you can go ahead and listen to Purple Drink Smoke, Little Young Somebody. You can have that. But we need the balance too. We need bars, we need lyrics, we need people with messages. We need all of these things. It was a whole variety before. Now it's all destroyed. So I agree with what they're saying because I've been saying it for a long period of time. That's hip hop. Hip hop was never about kicking people out. Hip hop was like, if you bring in something new to the table, that's all good. Different is good. It was actually championed because it was something new. Not everybody gonna like it, but it's got its own lane, it's got its own niche. Let it go, let it ride. Let's see what it do. But now they want to make hip hop about exclusion, and then people minds didn't know how to gravitate to the new change because they didn't stand for anything. The people who were in charge, or the people who was running it, they was too busy. Artists was getting their money, and they didn't have a backbone to stand on. They didn't have, like people unified saying, "Look, we need to come together and stop this because this is getting out of control." They just did whatever the companies basically they felt the fans wanted to happen, and whatever the company tell them, this is what the fans are want to see. This is what the analytics are showing us. They making records according to the analytics. The majority of the women would like to see you with your shirt off on the album cover. Now you got all these rappers showing their shirts and butt naked and leaking out pictures on the internet of them naked so they can boost record sales. And that's it. As one record producer says, look, we need an album cover that these little teeny boppers can go in the bathroom and get wet with. It's crazy. It's crazy. So on that note, I'm out. Shout out to Eric B and Rakim for the message. Don't forget to subscribe and all of the above.